Oi, oi, day one of Chepstow is over. We talk about all my bets for day two. At the beginning of this, though, I'm going to do a quick summary of everything that happens today. I'm going to try and be, I think I'm fairly transparent anyway, try and be even more so, right? I want to show you exactly what is going on. So I'm going to share a snippet showing my profit and losses on my accounts on my Betfair Sportsbook. You saw I had County Classico on there. I'll show you my Betfair profit and loss from the exchange. I did trade Forstanova because I talked about, and I'm going to show a video of that in the race and where I have my high and my low and what happened. So the risks that are attached to that, 'cause you don't always get it right, but we did today. And then, yeah, Bet365's got it in there. I'll show the profit and loss, return on investment. It was 39 and a bit % plus today. So I'll allude to that in the trade in a bit. And how unlucky were we with I-Right. But that is the nature of the beast, okay? It's painful. I know it sounds stupid and it probably sounds like a little bit of a fat-headed narcissistic thing to say, but we were right, okay? The main thing in that instance is we bet the right horse. We did everything right. It traded 101. The second horse has gone and been matched at 1,000. So really, it's not even a 101. That's the lowest you can get on the exchange. It's a 1001. Like, it's just, they just don't happen very often. But nature of the beast, one winner is not going to make you rich, but one loser, you could blow the lot if you start getting stupid. So let's not worry about that. Captain Teague, I did touch on the fact that I might potentially bet him if I can get 2.2 or bigger or around that 6 to 4 on the exchange. I didn't, right? In the wake of the I-Right thingy, I just wanted to be, I don't know, a bit more sensible and calm. He was available on 6 to 4 on Bet365, Captain Teague at a point, and I potentially would have played a bit of money up, maybe like 25 or 40. Like I could have backed Captain Teague, but I didn't today. Emotionally, again, I don't want to be driven to start chasing stuff. At the same time, emotionally, I don't want to stop putting bets on that I would like. Anyway, I'm waffling too much. I'm going to cut now to the screen that's up there with the bets and profit and losses for today to talk you through those. I'll do the trade thing, which I'll show you up there as well, and I'll show you the point that I got out of there. And then we'll talk about all the bets that I'm going to strike for Saturday. You may think with the weather the way that it is, that it's probably a bad thing to be betting them overnight. I've got things to do tomorrow. I've got a busy old day. I will be watching the racing and doing bits on there anyway, but I'm happy with all the bets that I've put on there. So I will share all of those. A lot of those are coming from the GG Weekend Watch show that I did, so you can go check out the video there for full details of why I fancied them. Chepstow Day 2 preview, if you haven't already watched that, that's up here. But again, like non-runners and grounds changed a little bit since then. So do what you want, be lucky, gamble responsibly, and I'll see you in a second. Oi, oi. So I'm going to try and keep this quick because you can see what's on the screen anyway. So the left-hand side is a snippet of my Betfair Sportsbook. Middle one is Exchange. And then to the right is Bet365. So you can see I had the 50 quid on I-Right, didn't I, and the 25 pound on Swaff and Bullbeck. That was an each-way bet, drifted out, but we got the money back there. So we lost 50 quid on Bet365. We won on the Sportsbook because we had a County Classico. There was a Rule 4 in there. And then on the exchanges, I traded on Forstanova. I'm going to show you a little video on that in a second, just so you know where I'm at with that. So for me, I staked £203.83. That's what I had at risk today. Made £82.26. So a return on investment of just under 40%. As I say, I'll quickly show you the screen recording of my trade because I managed to get in and out at around about the right price. So this is a screen recording of the Betfair exchange. This is as the race goes off, you'll see the liquidity is not massive in the market, but straight away as the race bounces, the cash out's flickering, but I'm in profit, right? Forstanovic's gone out in front, as suspected, and I think he's going to trade a little bit shorter. I've got this playing at 2 times speed, but you'll see as they're jumping down the back, they take a little bit of substantialness, and like you can see there, like the liquidity starts to push up. But as they turn down the far side, in between jumps, it doesn't really happen. Now, this is the point where the lay's about to get matched, right? They've gone down the back straight for the second time. You'll see that the cash out disappears, and I'm up to 77.45. I just screen recorded to show this is where it was in the race. That's my bet to show that I've got 77 quid either way. And this is the low that was matched at that time, 3.15. The reason I'm showing you the low is because I put my in-run-in lay at 3.2, which is going to pop up now. And then it just shows that I managed to just about get in and out, right? I was very close to potentially not getting that lay matched. The race obviously did continue. He potentially got back into it a little bit. Price fluctuated a little bit, but you'll see there that the all-time low was 2.8. You're going to get more right than wrong, hopefully, in the long run, but you don't know exactly where to go in. So just a point that's happy. I was happy with 75 quid. Oh, on to Saturday's bet. I don't think there's going to be anything I'm going to want to trade, although I might do that during the day. If I do, I'll update my profit and loss on the Betfair exchange. You can see what I've already staked in there. So starting top left, in this is Erowich, Goshen, and Lot of Joy are the two that I want to back. I probably should have gotten Goshen a bit sooner, especially with this rain coming, but rather than backing these ones each way for extended places, because I just can't get on with Sky Bet, I'm backing them to lay for a bit of a free roll. So they're more just general bets than actual fancies. If I had the facility to bet on Sky Bet, I'll be backing both of them each way for the 8 place. I think that's the right way to do it. Ancient Wisdom is my nap tomorrow in the first race at Newmarket. An unknown about the ground, but class-wise, he's so much better than all of these. So I've had 50 on him at 2 to 1. We've also backed Array That's running against City of Troy. I think the ground's going to help. I think the horse was supplemented for the race. I was wondering whether to do him each way or not. He's 28-1 each way, but I'm worried because it's a dead 8. So I've backed him 3 places at 3-1. Again, if there's non-runners, that could change a little bit, but I didn't think that was a bad bet. Kings Lynn thinks got a chance. LA Dancer, I think he's called, is the one that always gets support when there's bad rain. So that was one I was tempted with, but I haven't done. Kings Lynn, I just think now down to a mark of 99's got a proper chance. So we've backed that one each way, 6 places, Betfair, I think that's fair. And then at Chepstow, I was a little bit reluctant. There's another one, sorry, we need to talk about on the sports boogie ones. We've done Pura Sang, that runs in the first race at York. I think that's got a proper chance, I think that's a fair price, 7-2, so I was happy with that. And then I also did Molly Ollie Wishes, £6.25 each way, so sort of like a quarter point each way. Just think the 22s is big, the bad ground's going to help. I wanted to try and make a bit of a case. I like this mare anyway. Dan Skelton's pulled out loads of his horses. This one's been left, so that's why Molly Ollie's Wishes is in there. It will return like 30 odd quid or just a bit more if she places. I am going to back Sonagino as well. Like, I am worried about the ground. I would hope that Paul Nicholls would pull this horse if the ground got so bad, but then he might just want to let him run and then save his mark for another day. I think I feel bad if I don't bet him. I've put the £25 in there to back him. I feel like it's one of those, again, like I talked about with iWrite when I did the preview yesterday, that probably should be a trades type bet rather than putting a bet on. It's early enough in the season. I'm happy just to play how things go. I'd feel worse if Sonagino won and I didn't back him than I will if I lose 25 quid. I don't want to trade. If he starts to go short in running, then I think he would win. I wouldn't be thinking he's one of those types of bets. So we have backed him. And Certain Lad, ground's going to help this one, right? I could get extended places. 12-1 was available earlier. Missed a bit of that. 10-1's top price with Bet365. They weren't top price earlier, but top prize now, and I've been able to extend the places on this one as well. So he was as low as 7-1 with Betfair anyway. I've extended the places each way. I think there's 6 places up for grabs, so I can't see him out the frame. I actually do think he's got a good chance of winning, and I'm relatively happy with that price. So they're the bets for Saturday. Be lucky if you're betting yourself. Let me know in the comments below what you fancy. Do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll do an update on Monday's ranting and racing with the bet stuff. So if you do have anything you want to moan about for this weekend, if there's stuff that comes up, rantingandracing1@gmail.com, or drop a message on Twitter or whatever. But yeah, be lucky, have great weekends, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.